Hello, everybody. How are you guys? I hope you guys are all good. Hope you're having a good day or night, depending on where you are. Welcome back to the CNY family. Those of you that are new, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Those of you that are returning, glad to see you guys. So before we even get started, I got a lot to talk about, but before we even get started, please make sure you go down and you click that subscribe button. Click that notification bell so you're notified of any future videos we do, and go ahead and hit that like button for me. It's free, totally free way for you to support the channel, okay? All right, so first thing I want to mention, okay, I got a lot to go over, but the first thing I want to mention is there was a 10-year-old girl at the mall with her friends and her friend's father. Okay, her parents were actually out of town at this time. So she's at the Somerset Mall. They're over by Mrs. Fields. Okay, they're getting food or whatever. And all of a sudden, this 25-year-old black woman walks up, who's also with friends, walks up behind this girl, this 10-year-old little girl, grabs her by her head and smashes her head into the glass container, like the glass case that all the cookies and snacks and stuff were in. The woman fled. The girl, when they called the cops, the girl was able to describe this woman to the police. And the police went to the mall the next day and caught the woman there again. She had come back again. Now, apparently she had not said why she did this to this little girl. So the one cop was like, well, the only thing I can conclude was that maybe she was trying to show off for her group of friends. And she has been charged with a misdemeanor. A misdemeanor. This 25-year-old woman, let me repeat myself, grabbed this 10-year-old girl by the back of her head and smashed her head into the glass case and is being charged with a misdemeanor. Can somebody please explain to me why that is not felony assault? Like, it's so mind-boggling to me. And the cop was like, oh, all I can think was she was trying to show off for her friends. Really? Like, if I was that girl's parents, I would not be very happy with this entire situation. First of all, that's an unacceptable answer, and that's a stupid thing to say. She was an adult. This little innocent girl did absolutely nothing wrong and did not deserve what happened to her. I mean, it just seems today that we live in a society where bad people think they can do whatever they want because they don't get the consequence. They don't suffer the consequences that they should. Okay, now it's like a child. If your child does something wrong, right? You correct the behavior and then you give them a consequence so they do not repeat that behavior. And they will learn not to do it again. But if you don't correct that behavior and you don't give them any consequences, they will continue to do so. It's not rocket science, okay? It's common sense. So why this woman is getting a misdemeanor slap on the wrist is beyond me. And why our society has become so soft to criminals and bad people is freaking mind-boggling to me. So I wanted to say that. Like, that's just crazy. Let me hear your thoughts and your comments on that down below. Now, the next thing I wanted to tell you guys was I recently found out that I'm a Life Path 7. Those of you who do not know what that means and have no idea what I'm talking about, over on my other channel, I will be doing a video tonight about how to figure out your Life Path number. Now, I will also link in that video this woman. She's an Indian doctor, and she describes all of these things about which life path you are. Okay, it's all into numerology and all of that, but it's mind-blowing, right? It really you really do learn a few things about yourself. Also, on top of that, I am rhesus negative, which only 15% of the world's population is rhesus negative. So it's not a very big population, and there's a whole lot that goes into that blood type. But anyway, that's all for my other channel, but I wanted to mention it because I wanted to bring something up. So I've been kind of distant lately as far as making content for this channel. And I'm sorry, it has nothing to do with you guys. The only thing it has to do with is me trying to raise my frequencies. Now, a lot of people may or may not know this, but everything you listen to, music, TV, whatever it is, that it comes with frequencies. And a lot of them are literally meant to lower your frequencies, to keep you in a low frequency. Okay? Now, if you're not into all of this, I'm sorry, but if you are, I got a lot of videos coming out on my other channel, so go and check that out. But I wanted to say, true crime, okay, is, yes, we try to help people. The reason I do true crime is because I want to spread awareness about these cases, about these people. I want to help in any way that I can, okay? So there's that. But on the other hand, it is literally constantly keeping you in a state of low frequencies and low vibrations. Why? Because all we're hearing about are bad or sad situations. Sorry, it's shaky. My brakes are awful. But anyway, I gotta get new ones. But anyways, so it's very hard to maintain a high frequency when you're constantly delving into a world of darkness, which, let's be honest, that's what true crime is. It's a world of freaking darkness, if we're all being honest. Now, in order to continue to do that, I have to have a balance in my life. I have to have something that raises my frequencies that I can spend time on in order to keep continuing to spend time on this. All right. So I urge all of you to also find something that you can do off time, on your own time, but off, use a section of your time to find something that helps raise your frequencies. Okay. So I wanted to mention that. I got a lot of feedback. The next thing, I got a lot of feedback on your guys' comments and stuff from the last video I made. I mean, yeah, a lot of you guys had stories of being scammed, had this happen, had that. I mean, it's completely insane to me. Here it is. It's 2024. There's so many opportunities in this world to do anything you want. I mean, to try to make some money. There's so many opportunities out there. It's not like there's none. It's not like people don't have a choice. But instead of choosing to do the right thing and going out there and trying to make it on their own, or going out and trying to make their own money, these people want to spend their time going after other people who have worked for their money. So I just wanted to thank you guys for sharing your comments and your stories in the comment section of that video, because that's what it's all about. It's all about spreading awareness. The whole reason that I put that video out was so other people would be aware of what was going on, and so other people would know, okay, look out for this. Because even though, I mean, it's 2024, we live in a world where you don't know what's fake, what's real, what's, bullshit, what's not. And it's very hard to make that discernment. But you gotta, you just gotta be very careful and wary of everything until you don't. Okay, that's my thing. Next thing I want to talk about is, well, first let me take it down for a second and just talk to you guys real quick about the weather. Buffalo, New York got hit with over 2 feet of snow. It's crazy. What are the temperatures and how's the weather been where you guys live? Comment down below. It has been so freaking brutally cold where I live. It's insane. I told Chad, I'm like, I feel like I live in the freaking Arctic. Like, it's been so brutal. And I know, like, people live in Texas. I mean, it's cold in Texas. It is freezing in Texas. This weather is just insane. All done by design, by the way, in my opinion. But yeah, so how's your guys' weather? Let me know down below. I keep telling Chad, I gotta move south. I don't know why we live in such a cold place. Like, it's so crazy to me. Anyways. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that I want to cover in this section, in this video? Let me think. Yeah, I definitely want to hear what you guys think about that woman doing that to that little girl and only being charged with a misdemeanor. Like, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. So somebody explain to me why she was not charged with assault and battery or felony assault. Like, explain that to me, because there must be something that I am not getting. How would you guys feel if that was your 10-year-old at the mall and some woman just came up behind her and smashed her head into the glass case? Like, that's so crazy to me that there's people walking around that are just that mean and rotten that would just do that for no reason to a child. I mean, it's awful. And that's another thing too, doing true crime, is it's almost hard to do true crime cases and hold on to your faith in humanity. It is a very hard thing to do, because you constantly see evil, you constantly see bad, you constantly see the worst of the worst in humans. You see the worst that humans have to offer, and it's so hard to maintain your faith in the human race. Honestly, it is. So what are your guys' thoughts on that? All right, I definitely want to hear your thoughts and your comments on everything that we talked about today. Let me know how you feel about it all, and if there's anything else you guys want to mention, go right ahead and put it down in the comment section. If you guys want to donate, we would very much appreciate it. The links are all down in the description below. There's multiple ways you can do that. If you want to support the channel in a different way, you can become a member. You can also become a member of our Patreon, which over there I am starting to do the CNY Family Uncensored videos. And just, if you want to support us for free, like I said in the beginning of this video, please hit subscribe, please turn on that notification bell, and please hit that like button. You can also share my videos. That helps as well. So there's lots of different ways you can support the channel for free. But if you want to do more, the links are all down in the description below. Follow us over on Instagram, follow us over on X. And I love you guys. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. Keep asking those hard questions. Keep spreading that light. And I will see you all next time.